Guys, it's Josh with JTech, and I'm gonna show you how to test the headlight and brake circuits on the vehicle. This is a 2010 Chevy Aveo, and I will show you how to do that. Good. Alright, the first thing you want to do is test your source voltage, so you know what to read whenever you're testing the components for voltage. So this is at 12.07 volts. The first thing I'm going to do is pull a relay, and I'm going to energize the relay. So when you energize the relay, it'll click, and that's at 85 and 86. So it's clicking. That lets me know that the relay is good. It's operating the way it should. While it's energized, I'm going to ohm 30 and 87 sides of the circuit, and it should read close to zero or close to 0 ohms. And check my delta. So my delta is 1.1 or 1 ohm. So subtract 1 ohm from 1 ohm. Yeah, so okay, it's 0. Now I'm going to check the left and right headlamp fuses for source voltage. So I'm going to need to turn on the headlights really quick. As you can see, they're both working. So I'm going to ground my negative. This is the left, reading 11.69 volts, and I'm checking both sides of the fuse. 11.66, 11.7, 11.66. Okay, so both the fuses are getting power and letting that, get to the headlights. If they weren't, then the headlights wouldn't work. All right, now I'm going to ohm the fuse. So I'm just going to pull out the left hand fuse, set my meter to the fuse ohm reading, change it to fuse, and then check it. So it should read below 200 millivolts, which is at 0.002. It's basically 0. Alright, now I'm going to do a volt drop test on the brake switch, which is near the brake pedal down there underneath the car. I have a wiring diagram printed out to help me find where that switch is and find out what color the wire is. If you look here, this is the stop lamp switch, brake pedal assembly. It's light blue. It goes to the battery engine control module, and the actual stop lamp is here. So it's a light blue wire. It comes all the way over here to the right side, light blue wire. Underneath, I've already found the wire and probed the wire. Got a good connection up there. I've probed the wire into the harness up here. It's got a good connection, and all I got to do is take my negative lead and probe it on a good ground, like this bolt right near the door. It should read less than 200 millivolts as well. It's at 0.1 right now millivolts. So essentially it's, there's no high resistance in the circuit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the brake pedal, and I should get source voltage. 11.48, which is very close to source voltage. So that lets me know that the brake light switch is actually working. Now I'm going to show you how to check for the presence of voltage in the harness connector here.
Voltage
on the vehicle.
Voltage.
So it's on low beam right now, and we're going to, there it is. So test light's telling me that there's voltage there. I'm going to switch it to high beams, make sure that the voltage is present on the high side of the circuit.
Voltage.
Alright, now I'm going to show you how to check the source voltage at the connector. 1, get it ground. Make sure it's good. This seems good. 2, shove it into the part of the connector where there's going to be voltage present. 7.775 volts. Got a little resistance in there. No bueno. Taking the headlight out of the assembly here. Those 3 10mm bolts, slides out and I had a clamp around it. What I'm going to do is ohm the bulb and test for high resistance. So I have my voltmeter set to ohms. Put one lead on one side of the bulb, another lead on the other. And this is reading about 2 ohms. Well, 1.4 now. Between 1 and 2 ohms is about right for this bulb. So another way you can check it is to look at the filament in here, and if it's burned out or you know, it looks like it's been compromised, the bulb will not work. Oh. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use the test light to check voltage here. And now it's glowing, so I know the source voltage. Cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is set my DVOM and check what the source voltage is. Let's see here. Okay. So we're at 9.90 volts. It's a little low because the lights have been on for quite some time, so it's pretty close to source voltage. Alright, and now I will ohm the bulb. I'm inspecting the filaments. They don't seem to be broken, but you never know. So you ohm it. So I guess between 3.5 and 4 volts, or 4 ohms, sorry, should be a good accurate reading for this bulb. And that concludes my video on how to test the headlight and brake circuits on a vehicle.